There's an old theatrical quote from the deathbed of a famous actor. "Dying is easy," he's meant to have said. "Comedy is hard." And after all too many films that back that up, I found myself popping into another French film festival title, not expecting more than a harmless bit of Gallic fun. The English title was A Good Doctor, though in France it's simply called Docteur.
Docteur?
Oui, quoi?
Fièvre, pour toi dans le 18e, c'est tout seul cette nuit.
Vous faites chier, hein?
Well, it was certainly fun, but it was rather better than that. It's one of the most expertly put together pieces of work I've seen for donkey's years, though looking back I shouldn't have been surprised. Just look at all the elements. Comedy or farce, a doctor, a courier, a substitute. All French words.
C'est ouf ce truc, hein? Non, t'as vraiment l'air qui pense dans les poumons. Hein? Quand j'étais petit, j'avais trop envie d'écouter là-dedans. C'est fou!
It opens on ageing, disgruntled emergency doctor Serge. He's the only on-call doctor on the night before Christmas. He hates Christmas anyway, and he takes it out on another all-night worker, Malek, a bicycle courier delivering meals to partygoers. Malek is as cheerful as Serge is Scrooge-like, until disaster strikes.
Vous habitez ici?
Ah, j'aimerais bien, mais...
Je sais que Noël c'est dur pour toi, mais un jour j'arrêterai de te couvrir.
T'inquiète, je gère.
Serge accidentally runs into Malek's bicycle. Well, this is bad for both of them. Malek can't deliver anything without transport, and Serge has thrown his back out. He can barely move, let alone climb the many stairs to his various patients. He tries to call in sick, but there are no available replacement doctors. So there's only one thing for it.
Je peux pas bosser ce soir.
Faut que je te dise comment. T'es tout seul.
Bien l'esprit de Noël, hein?
Y a personne pour vous remplacer?
Serge offers to give Malek the use of his car. In exchange, he does the legwork for Serge's house calls. It'll be easy, he assures Malek. Stay on the line, I'll walk you through the medical stuff by phone. What, as they say, could possibly go wrong?
Vous êtes sûr qu'il y a aucun risque, hein?
Fais ce que je te dis et tout se passera très bien.
Docteur? Oui, c'est moi-même.
Well, what goes right is an old-fashioned, brilliantly constructed French farce, the sort of thing that old masters like Molière, Feydeau and Jacques Tati have been doing for years. It all starts with the writing. A Good Doctor is as tight and mathematically contrived as most American examples are approximate and rather too dependent on inspired ad-libs.
J'ai très très mal au ventre, ça me fait comme des coups de poignard. Bah on peut peut-être essayer de vous éviter l'hosto. Et puis c'est Noël, non?
Fais gaffe, mon pote, tu sais pas dans quoi tu mets les pieds. Hein. Il a un bouchon qui lui obstrue le rectum.
Initially, Malek is very tentative, understandably, particularly when confronted with his first patient, a large gentleman requiring rather more hands-on treatment than he was expecting. And some of his other patients are puzzled that he seems to keep conferring with his inside pocket.
Est-ce que vous pourriez être un peu plus clair? Ça arrangerait tout le monde, s'il vous plaît.
Il a de la merde séchée qui lui bouche le trou du cul, et toi tu viens de lui proposer de le déboucher. C'est clair comme ça?
Beaucoup trop.
But under the instructions of his medical puppet master, so to speak, Malek becomes more confident. At least confident in his bedside manner. He continues to find it difficult remembering his name, Dr. Serge Mamoumani, or precisely how to work the digital thermometer.
Bonsoir, c'est le docteur Nani.
Mamoumani, bordel.
Bonsoir, docteur.
Il y avait 38,2 il y a 1 heure.
On va la reprendre quand même.
On va la reprendre quand même. Bon les mains.
32 degrés.
Recommence en essayant de viser le front, s'il te plaît.
Well, the secret of a French farce is in the characters. Everything happens for a reason, and everyone has their reasons for doing it. We discover why Serge hates Christmas so much, and why he's so short with his daughter-in-law Rose. We find out why Malek was on a bike in the first place, and how his plans for the future changed that night.
Je suis chez votre gars, le vieux là, Xanakis. Il est là, il est posé. Il est vieux. Hein.
Attends, pourquoi tu veux lui faire une piqûre?
Bah parce qu'il m'a demandé en fait. Sinon, je serais déjà parti. Hein. Mais vous inquiétez pas, j'ai un grand-père diabétique.
Non mais ça va pas, la tête t'es coursier, t'es pas infirmier.
Things go wrong, things go right, and the performances by expert farceurs like Michel Blanc as the real doctor and Hakim Jamili as the fake one are perfectly judged, light as a feather, and supremely human.
Bonsoir, docteur.
Bonsoir docteur. Super. C'est ouf ce truc, hein?
It's funnier because nobody plays it as a comedy. It's played absolutely straight, and the proof of the pudding was in the laughter. A Good Doctor was laugh out loud funny all the way through, and the only concern was that such a perfect setup might stumble before the end.
Oula, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Docteur, qu'est-ce qui m'arrive?
Bah vous venez de vous pisser dessus en fait là.
Mais pas du tout. Alors, docteur, vous voyez quelque chose? Docteur?
Not at all. We were in the safest of hands, a first-time writer-director called Tristan Segala. I'd never heard of him either, but on the strength of A Good Doctor, I look forward to his next film. Yes, comedy is hard, but when you get it right, it's... Well, there isn't an English phrase for joie de vivre, is there?